interesting things we're going to watch tonight. Joy. But before we go to that, let me tell you, we're going to have some singing, we're going to have some skits, a little poetry reading. We're going to play a game. Oh, Mary, she's downstairs. Did you bring Pictionary? Did you forget it?
I brought it.
All right. Good job. We're going to have to go downstairs and get the chalkboard. That way we compete one side against the other. As a church, we're going to play 2 games of that. We're going to have a prayer time. And well, we got about an hour and 45 minutes. So we'll have a good time. Before we do, let's start with a word of prayer. Let's go to a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for an opportunity to be here. Thank you for all that you've done for us this year. We're looking forward to next year. Lord, there's many things that we know that are going to go on. Heavenly Father, you can come. The Lord can come back next year. We'd all go home to heaven. It would be tremendous. Heavenly Father, if not, there's a lot of work to be done in this area. So Lord, I just pray that next year will be more fruitful than we were this year and the year before. So Lord, I just pray that you use us this coming year. We thank you now for a time we can be together, a time just fellowship, a time to enjoy the Christians here. And Lord, we give you these honor in Jesus' name. Amen. Well, before we get started on this, I said that we're going to have another testimony time. There may be some others that are thinking some things. Something the Lord blessed you with, or something answered a prayer last year, something you'd just like to thank the Lord for. Yes, sir?
I'd like to thank the church for the support during Cheryl childbirth. And I'd like to thank the church for the prayers for the baby. It had a rough start, but the baby's doing real good. I'd like to thank the Lord especially for his covering hand, for all he did during that time and throughout the pregnancy, and for my wife's health and for the child's health. And I'd also like to thank the Lord. Our parents were able to come up and spend some time with us, and that was a real blessing because we've been doing most of the traveling the first year, and they finally decided to come up and visit us.
We have a great position here or something.
I don't know what it is.
Well, that's good. It's a blessing to get a healthy child. It's
Amen.
Somebody else, something you thank the Lord for? Yes, ma'am.
No, you're gonna stay away from
Amen. We're traveling for her grandma. You say your grandma or your aunt? Grandma and aunt. Okay. They're traveling there. Watches over. Somebody else. Look at it. There's no testimony. Charlie sings. Quickly, the hands go up. Right.
I thank the Lord for his provisions. Because, little things, not really little things, but like when my transmission went out in my car, I had just sold a transmission to another guy a week earlier, so I was without a transmission, and then the same guy wanted to buy it, or I traded him over that was just sitting there doing nothing for a whole car, which had another whole engine and a transmission with them both in my car now, and so I traded over for that. And, like little things like last night, we went over the snows and had a real good time. Ate some pie, 3 different kinds of pie, and some ice cream, and we were just getting ready to go, and my stove pipe, my wood stove is all rotted out. I changed it a year ago, and so I was getting kind of concerned about that, with the fires and all that. But I was just getting ready to leave, and I said, well, we got to go, and says, we got a lot to do. We got to go into town and grocery shop and go get some stove pipe and stuff. And Steve says he's got some out in his a little shack out to the right of his house. So I got that, and it was just about everything that I needed to rerun my stovepipe. And I remember last year it cost me about $60 to replace it all. And just the T-fitting cost $15, and he had 2 of them. And plus the elbows and a couple straight pieces and all that. So I'm able to use all that. And, so that was a blessing.
Some black morning when the black before out my way to the home that's the western shore
a belly in it. Same place you got them pants with no butt, you little squeak. Play those rings, and we're listening, but we're turning and we're twisting, 'cause we're itching up here and we're scratching down there. We're walking in our winter underwear. Down the front is all battered, and the back is all tattered. But when we're cold to the core, we crawl through the trap door and off into our winter underwear. But we don't care if it rains or snows or freezes. We are so warm we just don't give a hoot. All the stockings we can locate, and we wear 2 pairs of trousers with our suits. And when we start to perspire, it sets us on fire. We're itching up here and we're scratching out there. We're walking in our winter underwear. Hey, how about you, Ollie? Okay. Wow, you're quite a dancer, Ollie. Well, I've always been told I'm a little light on my feet. I lied that you were light in the loafers. Consider bathing suit going on the walls. You dance the snowballs. We're walking in a winter underwear. No might we do not worry. When winter comes, we just don't give a hoot. Our coat and hat and heroes keep us cozy, and then we wear 2 pairs of trousers with our suits. But when it comes to other clothing, then the thing that we are loathing is when our face turns blue and contortions we go through. We're walking in our winter underwear. We're walking in our winter underwear.
Definitely talent alone from Gavin does not give that to me. Okay, at this time, Jody's gonna play the piano first. You are? I was gonna ask you to sing, but I've already been threatened with my line. And then Jody, if you'd stay at the piano afterwards, because somebody, unless, Steve and Dan and Jim and Ray are going to sing. Take out Steve, Dan, Jim, and Ray. Steve who? Steve, you. Dan Halo. I guess. Dan. Jim, that must be Jim Hagan. I didn't write this up. Jim's doing it. And Ray. And so if you can play. But you got something for us? Because your husband says you can turn any good hymnal into,
Yeah, Claudia, what's that song she wrote down?
You'll enjoy this.
You should have sang, would have been easier.
I know. I should have stayed home.
had his underwear on.
I'll tell you what, why don't you three guys gather at the back there and wait for Jim? Because it says here, Ron has a melody of songs. Yeah, I hope there's a melody in that. Melody. Ron, do you have a melody of songs?
Hey, Mike, give me your coat.
Ron needs another coat. I got a feeling it's going to be an impression of Elvis Presley.
This here is a confirmation of God.
You weren't gonna wear this tonight, were you, Mike?
No.
I'm excited.
Okay.
No, I don't need it.
Okay, pay attention now.
I wish I had that, you know, that music that Elvis usually has before he comes on stage? Hey, I got some good news for you, though. Hello. Can you hear me? Turn it on.
Plug in the microphone in the back. That one.
Which one is it?
I got your thing on.
Is it on?
You're getting help for me. Okay, now we're ready.
Oh, we up next?
We're up next.
I'll tell you, Elvis is why you used that. Hello.
White House.
I know you will all probably cherish those Elvis Christmas albums. If you didn't get your chance to listen to them this year, you have me. And by the way, this is all impromptu. I didn't even know I was going to do this. But I was singing on the way over to church, Amazing Grace. I tried to do it Elvis style, and he says, well, you ought to do that. It sounds halfway decent. I said, okay.